here's the story. Seeking old stuff and treasure hunting never gets old. It's a way of life, and I was born to do it. I meet these incredible people and hear about their stories, and the clothing they wear is a cultural adaptation to the environment in which they were born into. So I find a lot of homemade, custom clothing, and then movies and clothing designers seek me out to come to find something that they haven't seen before. So when I look at like old pictures of miners or cowboys or railroad workers from the 1800s, they're wearing clothing that to me is just awesome because it's so utilitarian. They've got a tool pocket. It's not just there for looks, it's there because that's where they kept their hammer or their knife. And when I find clothing that I've never seen before, I have to ask myself, what response to their work or their environment was this clothing? What was the purpose of this clothing? Why did they create clothing like this? And so that's what's so cool to me. On this last trip, I found this incredible buckleback railroad stripe pant with 2 buttons on the front and a buckle back and everything in a really unusual fabric. And to me, I look at that and think, man, that is awesome. When you find something that's completely one of a kind from some rare, obscure manufacturing company that no longer exists, that's filling a blank in history. I spend a lot of time on the road trying to go to places I've never been. I look at myself like a fishing boat captain. Sometimes I seek out familiar waters and I troll in holes where I know there's going to be some fish. Mostly that's not big game hunting. The big game hunting is when I research and find out about new communities or new areas where I haven't explored, and I'm going there blind. I'm just going there with the gut instinct that it might be a place to find stuff. And it is so much fun. And at this point, after 20 years of doing this, it's almost like the comedian who tells jokes just for himself. I feel like I'm going on the road just for the experience for myself. I'm completely addicted to it. I get adrenaline rushes meeting people and going into old places. And so that's what this trip is all about. It's meeting people, getting permission, and going into really old places and hoping I don't get killed in the process.
Another aspect of building a custom suit is deciding whether you want a 2-piece suit or a 3-piece suit. If you decide to add the vest, you've got the option of taking your jacket off and still having the vest on. A lot of guys do this for a wedding reception. It's easier for them to dance, have fun. It's also perfectly appropriate to wear just a vest, shirt, tie, and pant in some work environments.